Thank you very, very much, Eugene, for that beautiful introduction. Thank you, HRC, for this award. I was a little taken aback by when I got the email saying, hey, we want to give you this award. It is always a wonderful thing to be honored by one's community. And I remember the now late Mayor David Dinkins, 18 years ago, before I left New York, an organization wanted to give me an award, and I was hesitating over whether to accept it. And he said to me, Jonathan, never deny anyone the opportunity to celebrate you. So I accept. Thank you so much for the award. It really does mean a lot to me, because when I do the job that I do, I am doing it, whether I'm writing or speaking on PBS or on television at MSNBC, I'm doing it from here. And I'm doing it for people who look like me, love like us, look like us, who don't have this platform or these platforms that I have. I know I'm going to go overtime here, but you know, I have a book coming out in May 20th. And one of the stories, and it's called Yet Here I Am, Lessons from a Black Man's Search for a Home. And one of the stories I tell is when I came out to my mother. This was in 1990. That's a long time ago. And it is not that long ago, but I put the date, the year out there for a reason. I came out to my mother, and my mother said to me, the first thing she said was, don't tell anybody. She told me not to tell anyone in 1990 America, because, in the next thing she said, because it will ruin your career. I didn't even have a career at the time. But for those of us who were around in 1990, knew no matter what profession you were in, being out LGBT, we didn't even have Q back then, but to be an out gay, lesbian, bisexual, and certainly transgender person could ruin your chances. So imagine 35 years later that, and I told my mother, Mom, you do understand that, I mean, if someone asks me, I'm not gonna lie, but who's not going to think it? I've got a neon sign over my head that says, gay! When I tell that story, to show the arc of how far we've come, it's easy to lose sight of that given the hell we're going through right now. But 35 years ago, my mother said, don't tell anyone. 35 years later, Eugene Daniels and I are about to make history as the first out gay Black men to co-anchor a national television show. And so for that, I want to thank our boss, Rebecca Cutler, the president of MSNBC, who was here earlier this evening. I'm not sure if any of you got a chance to meet her, but I didn't know she was coming. The fact that the president of a national television network came here to help celebrate me speaks to how far we've come. And I don't want us to lose sight of that as we go through the trials and tribulations that we're going through now. You know, maybe I'm still that big head, naive kid from New Jersey who had this crazy dream of being a television reporter, television journalist, when there were no people in television, no journalists, no writers in my family. But I think it's that naivete, that willingness to dream and dream big is what got me here today. And I think that that is what is going to continue to push us forward, even through these tough times, to be the people we were meant to be. So Human Rights Campaign and all of you who are here today, thank you very much for this award.